Hi, my name is Menzim Konza, founder and facilitator of Words in My Mouth Poetry Slam. And today I'm with KellyAnn, who's originally from
United States, California, but I'm living near Acorn Hook.
We're not gonna edit that. Yeah, she's living in Acorn Hook, Limpopo. Yeah, she's already she came with a team called Scouts of Lights and
Triple Slam.
Triple Slam, and I believe that you are their mentor.
Yes.
Yes. So tell us the preparation of how they prepared for their showcase.
Well, I asked the director of the Orphan Center in Acorn Hook if she had any gifted writers, and she just had me come over and meet these 3 young writers, and we started to do poetry together. And I told them about slam, which they'd never heard of,
Right.
and we started to research, is there a slam we can go to? And we found you.
Wow.
And so then they started to rehearse and write together as a group, and the rest is history. Here we are.
Yeah, again. I believe this is their 3rd time coming. So when they first came, we first saw them at Slam League. And then they were like, yo, want to do like a triple slam thing? I was like, let me just agree, because you just never know what opportunities can come, So I remember when I first called you for the first time, you were away, and then someone called you, and then
That's right.
Yeah, you were just like in a hurry. It's like, yo, who's this? And I was like, yo, it's Menzi from Words in My Mouth, and I'm just calling here to invite you guys to Slam League. And I believe that they've been growing so much within the platform, and I believe that you've been mentoring them very, very well, and I can see the growth as a founder, as also as a poet,
Right.
But I also just want to find out from you is how do you think a platform like Words in My Mouth can help you guys at Akonuk further extend your growth or your reach, or to get more people to come or to be interested in poetry?
Well, first of all, it's those 3 kids are inspiring the other 250 some kids at the Orphan Center, because they've performed there at a few holiday functions. So the younger kids are seeing this, and they're really excited about it.
Right.
Theo Nell is going to start a group of 9 to 11-year-olds and start the younger kids writing.
Wow.
And then
fantastic.
one of the women you met today who built the Orphan Center also built an art center. And they've got 1,000 kids in Acorn Hook doing art, because they've got enough teachers that there's a teacher in each of the schools. And I want to do that with writing, competitive poetry, all kinds of different poetry that just sort of support that each school has somebody that mentors them.
Yeah. And sorry to cut you off.
I just think that there's really little more important in terms of self-expression than a country's poets. There's never been a revolution that wasn't led by the artists.
Yeah, precisely. And I also just want to find out from you, let's get to know a little bit more about you. So what's your history? Were you also a poet?
I'm a poet. I'm a performance
write?
poet.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm published, and I've won some slams and some awards. And
Wow!
And
Look
I
at us!
loved it. I actually toured for a little while and did different bookstores and author signings and coffee houses. And I had a touring show called Circle. So I used to bring in poets and comics and all kinds of things, and we would just play together. 5 different, usually it was women. 5 women in a round robin.
It's Women's Month, guys. Yep.
It's Women's Month. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's my background, and I've written a novel, and I'm working on another book here. And so we'll just see.
Wow, that's really, really fantastic, because I'm also like on a mission as well. I'm just trying to sell myself. I'm also writing a book called Nuts About Brand, where I talk about the business of poetry, how my content managers have helped me or inspired me to grow the platform in its essence. Now that you are also speaking about you traveling and what, so what actually led you to stay in South Africa for this long?
Well, I came because this most beloved, a world-renowned beloved author who was here tonight has Alzheimer's, and I came as her personal assistant. So I kind of let go of my music, my writing, everything that I do in America to just stay here and take care of her, because she's South African. And so while I was here doing that, I started to go crazy, and it's like, I need poetry. So I found you guys.
Oh, wow.
And I don't really think anything, South African poetry does not need to be colonized by any white people.
Wow.
So I'm not here to perform. I'm here to support it. I could support it, perform in my own world. But I just want to be here and help this beautiful venue, which this is gorgeous. And
thank you.
This format.
We are at E3 Youth Hub, by the way. That's why she's saying this.
Gorgeous. I want to know, what's your goal? What's your dream? Where do you want to take this?
Essentially, I really want to harness African literature. I think that's my bigger goal. Harnessing as in also one day having a museum, but at the same time, my core right now is to figure out how poets can make money. You know, I really want to start the conversation around the business of poetry. You know, so essentially, I just wanna help poets while I'm still learning. You know, I want to teach while I still learn about poetry, about how poets can make money. You know, so that we don't just get paid in exposure.
We're constantly, I was like, expose this. I got something to expose. You know, how many times we've been fed that line.
Right,
you know?
right, precisely. Yeah.
So, good. Yeah. We need a business plan.
Yeah, we do.
There needs to be that left brain part of art. And it's a lot of times we let go of that.
Yeah, we
Artists
let go of that. Yeah. So I'm also trying to channel it in such a way that whenever someone comes to the Words of My Mouth platform, I can actually help them. Because this is not a platform that can pay right now, not right now. But going into the future, when we start harnessing, and when the YouTube starts paying, we'll start paying our poets who come here to perform. Actually, I want to make the whole space free. You know, because at the moment this year in 2019, we were planning on our philosophy this year was pay the poets, right? So hence we started Slam League, which we got the system from Word and Sound, you know, which is a big poetry slam organization in Joburg. So we've adopted their system. Incorporated it here, and then now we're just like paying the winning poet 200 rand, just a token of our appreciation. Because I also just feel sometimes we just go into competitions and you never really know who the winner is, and they never really show you. They just show you a check, but did they get the money? You know. So I'm just like, that's what I'm fighting for. That's why I let my audience see me take out the 200 rand. Like, yo, I paid him.
You're also creating community. There's a camaraderie, and even though it's competitive, it's still familial.
Yeah. I really appreciate it. So, guys, we were with KellyAnn, who is originally from the United States, and we'd like to thank you, KellyAnn, once again for coming and supporting. This is probably the most loyal fan that we've ever had. Besides Riachile. She's like second in line. So yeah, I hope this transpires and may we grow to 1,000, probably to 1 million. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.